Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to our part 3 of Vietnam 2010 FIFA World Cup qualifying series. And you know the drill. If it's a part 3, then of course we've made it to the World Cup. If you don't want any spoilers, then obviously go and watch the last 2 parts. But if you don't care, this is our group. We are in Group H with Argentina, Switzerland and Paraguay. It's very tough for Vietnam. Very, very tough. Expect a group stage finish. However, don't rule out the possibility that Vietnam could potentially shake things up in this group. And before we kick off our World Cup with Vietnam today, I'd like to remind you it's on legendary difficulty. The only reason I say that is because obviously people ask, and it is the best way to play the game. Here we go then. Argentina versus Vietnam for our first match of the 2010 World Cup with Vietnam. Now, can Vietnam provide a massive upset here against Argentina? It seems a little far-fetched, but I reckon that we could do it if we can get the attackers in gear. But, you know, that might be just delusion on my part. I reckon Argentina might beat us maybe like 3-0 or something like that. Argentina still pressing. Come on, we got to stop them. Vietnam crossed in, it's headed in, and the pressure is too much already in like the 7th minute. And Tevez has scored to make it 1-0 for Argentina. Obviously, I expected this from Argentina, of course, because they're so good. But yeah, 7 minutes in, 1-0 down. We need to somehow come back. Vietnam. The finesse shot. Oh, I thought that might have looped in. Argentina pressing. Great challenge, but again, they still have it and it goes wide. Again, Argentina knocking on Vietnam's door. It was always going to be like this. I think our best chance of a win, and this might sound very delusional, will be against Switzerland. And Switzerland are a very good team as well. There's no minnows in our group apart from us. Argentina pressing, and it's saved. Here comes Zanetti on the ball for Argentina. Crossed in, and it's tipped away. Come on, don't let Argentina put it back in. They're still pressing. Vietnam just let that one go wide, and again another shot wasted by Argentina. It's a through ball, and Vietnam are pressing. Is there a goal before half time? Not quite, and it's booted away. And it's going to be half time here, and Vietnam are only 1-0 down. Consider yourselves lucky, it could have been more, but Argentina, of course, have the early advantage. Here comes Vietnam. Argentina blocked. And tripped up, and that's going to be a goal. Yes, it is. Absolutely. My defender tripped up, and there was nothing I could do. Gutierrez has scored to make it 2, and Vietnam are starting to fall apart. Look at this, look. Just tripped up. Well, it was a proper tackle, to be fair, but he went down, and that's what really opened up the defence. Good play by Vietnam. Could there be a chance? There is a chance, and we got one back. Vietnam has scored, and that is Phan Thien with the goal. And in the 53rd minute, we have one back. Now, can we bring it back even more? It was a good turn, and I didn't really expect to actually score because I had the defender all over me. I thought I was going to, miss it, but it was actually a very good finish. Tevez on the ball, into the box, and that's rolled in by Messi. I think it was Messi, yes it was. And that's 3-1. 3-1, the game is over pretty much. I don't think Vietnam have got 2 goals in them. The ball by Tevez was so good. And then Messi just went, yep, flick it into the back of the net. Goalkeeper left standing. And Vietnam are now 3-1 down. That's a good ball. Gutierrez. Will he score? No. Good save. But look at Argentina here. Pressing. And it's headed away. But still... Oh, good save. Well, it's safe to say that we've lost this game 3-1. I don't think anything else can happen in the last couple of minutes. However, Argentina have just been playing very well. Very, very well. The passing has been actually very good for them. I know that we are the weaker team, but yeah, it just feels like we are powerless to stop them at times. And sometimes that's how it should be, of course, because there's a golfing class between these two nations. But Sometimes one-star teams can be very good against bigger teams, but not here today as Vietnam take a 3-1 loss. Our second match of this World Cup is against Paraguay, so can we beat them? Probably not, because this is a very, very good version of Paraguay. A few people forget that Paraguay actually reached the quarterfinals of this World Cup in real life in 2010, only losing, what was it, like 1-0 to Spain or something like that? Not too bad, losing only 1-0 to the eventual champion. And that was a horrendous pass by Paraguay. Can we do it? We can! We punished them! And that is 1-0. Vietnam has scored. Nguyen and De has scored. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but okay. We just completely punished Paraguay there. It's going to be very hard to maintain this lead and even build on it. I don't think we're going to get another chance like that where, you know, it was so lucky that we even got through on goal and tapped it in. So through ball to Lee Con Vin. Can he get a second for Vietnam? He can! It's 2-0 within 14 minutes. And that is incredible. I didn't even think he had the angle to put it underneath the keeper, because I was getting hustled by number 14 there. And he just expertly puts it away. Good play. And it's blocked. But that was a great play again, and another good save. The little pass he did to get it out to the corner of the box and then to set up the shot. Paraguay, oh, they've opened me up. Santa Cruz, he's put it in for 2-1. And I told you, Paraguay are too good of a team not to score in this game. And Santa Cruz has got one back for Paraguay. Go on. Through ball. There's a chance for Vietnam off the post. Unlucky, but we have another chance. And in, oh my goodness, off the post and in, and it's 3-1 within the space of a minute. Nguyen Phu Phong has scored to make it 3-1 now to Vietnam. We missed the initial chance by hitting the post, and then we hit the post again, but it kindly goes in for 3-1. Through ball. Great play, and here comes the striker for Vietnam. And he scores to make it 4-1. Nguyen and De has done it again. And that is 4-1 in this game. How do we go from getting dominated by Argentina to beating Paraguay 4-1? This has been a shocking performance from Vietnam and Paraguay as well. I thought that Paraguay were going to be way better than this, but we've managed to really slap them down in this game. Vietnam aren't going to bow out this World Cup in a hurry. They still got to play Switzerland, but it's given me a lot of confidence to see if we can try and beat Switzerland. And here comes Nguyen and again. Down to you. That will be 5-1 against Paraguay. Lee Con Vin, 84th minute, and that will seal the game. 5-1 against Paraguay. Defensively, they were so bad in this game. Paraguay, one final opportunity, pumped into the box, and it's headed wide, and that will be end of the game. And, well, Vietnam, out of nowhere, have just got a 5-1 win against Paraguay, their biggest ever in World Cup history, I reckon. Like, well, obviously, because Vietnam never qualified for the World Cup. So, yeah, that's fantastic. And, well, we got one more match against Switzerland. If we lose that match, we'll probably go out. So just quickly looking at our table then, Argentina are top with 4 points, Vietnam with 3, Paraguay with also 3, and Switzerland with 1. So if we lose, then we will go out. If we draw, there is a small possibility that we'll go through as long as Paraguay don't beat Argentina. Our final match then is against Switzerland, and of course if we lose then we go out. But at least Vietnam did give us some good games, and I'm hoping that we get a good game here. If we're going to lose, at least lose with some dignity, like, you know, just like a 2-1 or something like that. Taken away. And we got it, and it just gone wide there by Vietnam. Big chance, just goes wide. I've noticed that in the stadium there's a lot of Vietnam flags being flown around in this one. National pride is on a massive high here for Vietnam. But Switzerland with Dedriok, he's going through, and it's saved. Fantastic save. What happened there? And Vietnam tap it in for 1-0. And as it stands, we are going through to the round of 16. 28 minutes in, Lee Kong-vin has scored. And I don't know how the player got out of that situation with the ball. There was 2 Swiss defenders right there. I thought that it was a given that Switzerland were going to tackle me, but obviously not. Through ball, Vietnam trying to get it here. And it's gone in. What's the goalkeeper doing? What is the goalkeeper doing? I thought that the goalkeeper was going to save that, but it actually bounced underneath him. I think he didn't even grab it properly. I'm not sure, but that's 2-0 to Vietnam. I can't believe this. Like, Vietnam are really good attacking in this World Cup so far. Go on, Vietnam. Go on. Yes, we scored again. And that is 3-0. Lee Kong-vin again. Lee Kong-vin masterclass. Absolutely incredible. And that's 3-0. I got fouled. And then I just passed it into the box and slide tackle shot. Beat the keeper. And Switzerland are having a howler. Crossed in. And it's headed away. Fernandez for Switzerland. And they still have it somehow. Crossed in, headed, and it's gone in. Switzerland have scored. And is this the epic comeback that they need? Going to be a corner to Vietnam. Almost the 75th minute. Still 3-1 up. Vietnam have been incredible and off the post. And, like, they've defied the odds in this group. Switzerland cannot do anything here. They are 3-1 down. It's the 90th minute. They might be able to get one more if they play their cards right. Magnin going forward, and Vietnam cut it out. Great defending in this match from Vietnam to stop Switzerland getting more goals. And it's just been sensational how we turned it around from being, like, not bad against Argentina, but I knew that we'd lose. And then to turn the group stage on its head and go through is quite remarkable. Alright then, so starting from Group H, our group, Argentina and Vietnam go through to the round of 16. Paraguay and Switzerland are going home. So well done, Vietnam. Vietnam actually had more goals scored than Argentina, which is very, very impressive. In Group A, we have Ivory Coast and Japan going through. South Africa and Slovakia will be going home. In Group B, we have Italy and the United States going through. In Group C, we have Croatia and Greece comfortably going through. In Group D, we have Russia and Germany going through in that group. Group E has England and Spain going through. Group F has Cameroon, top of that one, unbeaten, which is quite surprising. And Holland going through in the second place position. Portugal getting eliminated alongside Honduras. And in the final group, we have Brazil, top of that one, with Congo DR going through in second place, which means that we have to play Brazil. Yay. Yay. Oh, why? Why Brazil always? Vietnam have to play Brazil. I hate playing Brazil on this game because they're just so overpowered. It's crazy. But we have some results already here. So Ivory Coast have beaten the United States 2-0. Germany beat Croatia on penalties, so that's pretty standard so far. We have England versus Holland, obviously Brazil versus Vietnam. Italy beat Japan on penalties, and Russia beat Greece 2-1 to set up a quarter-final with Italy and Russia. We have Cameroon versus Spain, and Argentina versus Democratic Republic of Congo. Here we go then, round of 16 time, and it's against Brazil. Brazil have ended so many of my runs going into, like, World Cups and stuff. You know, we'll have a really good group stage, and then we'll go up against Brazil, and then they'll just thrash me like 4-0 and just send me home. Now, I have no doubt that Vietnam could score against Brazil on current form because we're very good. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Luis Fabiano, 3rd minute in, and that is 1-0 to Brazil. And as soon as I started, like, talking about my game plan, they were like, no, Toboloco, you ain't gonna beat us today. They're just so overpowered, man. It's unbelievable. So now my game plan has changed. We'll actually do well to score in this match, I think. And that's rolled into the middle. And that's 2-0. Brazil have taken a really, really big lead here. And that is 2-0. I mean, a big lead for the 7th minute. Let's just say that. I think this game is over before it's even started. Over the top. Vietnam could press. Is there a goal for Vietnam here? No. There's something happened there. I don't really know what. But yeah, we lost control of the ball and then we gained it back again. It was a big chance to get a goal back. Here comes Maicon for Brazil to Luis Fabiano. Ball into the box. Kaká, he scores. Like, seriously. Seriously. Like, you can't stop Brazil on this game. You can't. So 3-0. The game is over. Yeah. It's very, very difficult to even get a goal in this game for Vietnam. We've been very average in this game so far. I mean, I don't blame Vietnam. We are a really small minnow compared to Brazil, but I just wanted to get a goal or two just to make it a bit more competitive. But it looks like Brazil are content on trying to squash me. Out to Diego, crossed in, and it's put wide by Brazil. The intricate passing and everything is just undoing us. I mean, we have to accept the game is over and the run is over every single time against Brazil. Like, you just cannot do it unless you're a big team. You just can't. Like, it's almost like the game is coded to destroy you when you are playing Brazil. Just too hard to beat them. Unless you're a capable team, you're not going to beat them. Fantastic save by our keeper, by the way. But they are just too intense to stop them. And that's gone in again. I mean, poor pass to lead to that goal. Kaká scores. It's 4-0. The game is over. And, well, Vietnam have been absolutely crushed here, unfortunately. This is quite literally last chance saloon for Vietnam. And I mean to get a goal. Obviously not to come back. I just want a goal. Come on. Ah. It's frustrating how ruthless Brazil have been in this match. And how useless we've been. But I guess that's just how it is sometimes. You know, the bigger teams can squash you. And Brazil took that chance very well in this game. Not today, unfortunately. Vietnam have been absolutely punished by Brazil. 4-0. And, well, they were just ruthless, man. They were just absolutely ruthless in that first half. They would not let me do anything in that game. Of course, it's true to life that Vietnam would get battered by Brazil, especially in 2010. But yeah, it's annoying how in the group stages we thrashed Paraguay 5-1, and then we beat Switzerland very convincingly as well. And then we come up against Brazil and they just completely just like, I don't know, they just don't let you breathe. So who wins the World Cup? Brazil won against Italy and Spain beat Ivory Coast in the 3rd place playoff. So yeah, pretty standard World Cup to be honest. Democratic Republic of Congo beat Argentina 5-0. What the hell? How are they doing that? How are they beating Argentina 5-0? That is actually insane. That is the best result of the whole World Cup. And look at Holland and England. 5-4 in that match. 5-4. That is an incredible game between those two. But I have to give the game of the tournament to Congo DR versus Argentina. That is an absolute drumming by them. That is a fantastic result for a nation like DR Congo. Well done, well done. And then the rest of the World Cup is pretty standard. Of course, you've got Ivory Coast beating Germany, which I say is standard because Ivory Coast back in 2010 on this game are very, very good. And just to sign this run off, Lee Con Vinh got golden boot of the World Cup, so that's something for Vietnam to take home. And I really hope you enjoyed your Vietnam series on the 2010 World Cup. Again, remember this is a legendary rerun because I did a run a few years ago with Vietnam, but it was on a lower difficulty. So we're up to date now with Vietnam with a legendary run, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then please give it a like and subscribe. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.